Every election year, the politicians come down to South Jersey looking for votes. They say they're sensitive, or they understand us, or they have a South Jersey perspective. But after the election is over, it seems like either they want our water or they want us to take their garbage. Remember, it's not what they say, it's what they do. Only one Republican running for governor has fought year in and year out for us. South Jersey's own Bill Gormley for governor.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Claridge Casino Hotel. If you go for the action.
Because it's Thursday night, Sal takes his sports on the road tonight in Wildwood at Wildwood's Fox Park. Today in sports with Fox Park Recreation Facility in Wildwood. A little bit later on, we'll be talking about Fitness Week and all the activities going on here. But right now, bad news for Met fans. Keith Hernandez, first baseman, he would break his kneecap last night and trying to break up a double play. He is gone for at least 2 months. The Phillies, they have problems of their own. Rick Russell last night, day after his 40th birthday, he would throw a one-hit ball as the Giants go on to shut out the Phils. Let's take a look at that action. Giant pitcher Rick Russell would celebrate his 40th birthday by throwing shutout ball against the Phils. Actually, it was the day after his 40th, but that didn't stop him from being nearly perfect. He would go 7 2/3 inning before giving up the one and only hit. Tommy Herr with a slicer down right field. He would be thrown out at second, trying to stretch it into a double. Russell also becoming the first pitcher in the National League this season to win 7 games. And in hockey, no one is leading in the Stanley Cup Finals after the Canadiens would douse the Calgary Flames last night with their 4-2 win. It was everybody's favorite Canadian, Chris Chelios, scoring that tie-breaking goal 8 minutes into the third period. Russ Courtnall would make doubly sure the series would be tied after he would score that insurance goal just 90 seconds later. With the series tied at 1 game apiece, the action now shifts to Montreal at the Forum. Those games will be played on Friday and Sunday nights. From the cool ice to a very warm day in Wildwood. We're back again at the Fox Recreation Facility in Wildwood, and we're talking to Heidi Rule. She works with the Recreation Department. And Heidi, how did this Fitness Week all come about?
We received a flyer in the mail from, it's a National Fitness, this is National Fitness Month, and we decided to combine our schedule with the official opening of Fox Park, and here we are.
And what are some of the activities you have planned this week?
The mayor is scheduled to speak. We had the police coming in. The Wildwood Rescue Squad is coming in to talk to people about accidents and sports and what to do in those cases.
Now, the Wildwood Recreation Facility, it's really active all summer long as well as during the school year as well. And what are some of the activities you have planned coming up this summer?
This summer we'll have tennis lessons, we have soccer, volleyball, basketball is open all the time. We are planning field trips to Cold Spring Village, the Coast Guard base, possibly to the football camp in Philadelphia. We also have art classes and cartoons for the younger kids.
And you're doing a lot for the young people in Wildwood, and looking at the group behind us, they're a pretty good group of kids in Wildwood.
They're good. Yeah, they're good.
She says with a smile on her face. And now we have to talk to the fittest person in Wildwood. Jimmy, here he is, the next Michael Jordan. And Jim, just what is it you like about the recreation center?
I don't know.
He's not quite sure, but one day he knows he's going to be a great basketball player, and the rec center, as he told me earlier today, just gives him a great chance to play some basketball, and that makes him happy. Well, that is it in sports from Wildwood, and here they are, the Fit Kids. You see that now Sal has a big lump on his head. The hazards of sports. Just ahead, Neil Rodigan tells us what he and Lisa Johnson are covering on News Center 40 tonight at 11. And South Jersey gets to say good day, sunshine. John Woodall has some thoughts coming up next.
Everything is gone. Cuban cigars, they're gone. Rocky Marciano is gone. Tight sweaters, gone. Thank God we've still got the Claridge in Atlantic City. Huh.
The wife and I go to Atlantic City with this other couple. They like the free hats, the T-shirts, So we drop them at a big hotel. We go for the action. So we go to the Claridge.
At the Marty Sussman Auto Mall, we say don't buy any new Oldsmobile until you get a second opinion from Marty Sussman. At the Marty Sussman Auto Mall, our availability of new 1989 Oldsmobiles has never been better, and we're discounting all models in stock, including the hard-to-get ones. Remember, we're the Olds dealer the other Olds dealers are telling you not to see. But before you buy any new Oldsmobile, you owe it to yourself to get our second opinion. Available right now at the Marty Sussman Auto Mall, your second opinion dealer.
I'm Tom Brokaw. Tonight on NBC Nightly News, a lively Exxon stockholders meeting in New Jersey today. Also, we'll take a look at how well Exxon is doing with its cleanup efforts, now still underway in Alaska. Not well enough, according to many of the experts. And Mikhail Gorbachev went back to the Soviet Union today, leaving behind in China that continuing demand for more democratic reforms. What is the future? We'll try to analyze that for you tonight on NBC Nightly News.
And Neil Radigan joins us now to tell us what we're working on in the news center for tonight at 11.
Well, Jeff, one of the things we're working on is this. New Jersey lawmakers may consider a $20 million bailout for New Jersey Transit. Tonight at 11, Lisa Johnson and I will tell you what could happen if the lawmakers don't. All this and more on News Center 40 tonight at 11.
Thanks, Neil. And finally this evening, throw open the doors, pull up those shades, open those windows. Didn't you feel like that today? The dreary weather of the last several days has left us, at least for a while. John Woodall reports on how all of South Jersey is welcoming the sun.
Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, I say it's alright.
A brilliant sun was shining over South Jersey today. After days of rain and clouds, South Jerseyans stepped out in style to soak up the rays. Some paddled their blues away while others casted a line or tooled around in something smaller. Along Wildwood's Holly Station Mall, shoppers were out in droves. This group is on a bus tour from Long Island. Most of their week was a washout, but not today.
Hey, how do you feel about the weather today? It took a turn for the better.
Gorgeous. Today is beautiful. I'm sitting here to get all the suntan I can.
Others of all ages knew just what this day was meant for.
Under a beach umbrella, eating ice cream with somebody I liked a lot.
I think it's terrific. Compared to 13 days of rain, I'll take sunshine any day.
Meanwhile, over at the Snow White restaurant on the boardwalk, they were cooking up something good as the sunshine warmed up the business.
So far, so good. The senior citizens are out. Everybody's out, and mothers with their kids and everybody, and it's just great.
Yes, whether you were strolling or riding or daydreaming the afternoon away, today was a day that made you feel like the world was eating out of the palm of your hand. And who do we have to thank for it?
Oh, so they want sun? Well, I'll just turn down the rain and turn up the sun.
Yay, sunny! Nice job, Dad.
Well, maybe we should thank Mother Nature. You know, a few hours in this summer-like sunshine, you start to realize just how hot it really is out here. You know, it's not an easy story to do. In fact, it's kind of tiring. I think I'll rest a while. I should be able to get my strength back in about 3 or 4 hours. In Wildwood, I'm John Woodall. News Center 40.
Some people have all the great jobs. That is the 6 o'clock edition of News Center 40 for tonight. And one thing I want to know, if that machine of Kevin Hall's really does work, why we haven't seen it earlier in the week or last week. NBC Nightly News is next. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Have a great night.
Good evening from WMGM TV 40, Wildwood, Atlantic City.